hold me down. Gotta let her know
Give
she
me
a
the
real
keys to
one.
his heart, cause I'm really that bitch. Real niggas only respect him when you talking your shit.
Okay, guys, so what's up? It's RaeROQ from ROQ Magazine, and we have Pretty Dij here.
Hey guys.
Hi. So, how are you today, Dij?
I'm good. It's nice outside. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. I hate the cold weather.
Yes,
I
me
do.
too.
I'm a summer girl.
Okay, so where are you originally from?
I'm from Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy,
Mm-hmm.
to be exact. Bed-Stuy to a die.
Okay. And how do you feel being from Bed-Stuy has influenced your music or your style or your sound?
It definitely made me more gritty.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was easy for me to do drill because I've witnessed so much, seen so much happen. So it just made it easier to talk about. I feel like it's harder to write about stuff you've never even really been through.
Yeah.
So going through that stuff, it just made it way more easy to put it down on paper and go in the studio, lay it out.
Yeah.
And, you know, guys gravitated to it, women gravitated to it. So it made everything way easier to me.
Yeah. So what was your first song?
The first song I ever put out was my first song in the studio.
The first song you ever, I guess you ever put out?
It was Welcome to the Party.
Okay. And what made you pick that track as like a remake?
Yeah, it was so popping in the club, and it was just like, you know, like why not go crazy on his song, make it my own. It was like an easy way to get in because it was my first time. People didn't know I rap. So I was like, let me do something familiar to them. They don't want to listen to it because they couldn't hear the beat. So it just made sense.
So you are a female drill artist, and I heard that they call you the queen of drill.
They do.
So so how do you take that title, and what does that mean to you?
It's super dope because I only been rapping for 2 years. So for me to be the queen of a genre of music that's so popular right now, especially with my age group, is like, wow, damn, like that's dope. Like, but to be honest, I'm not really into drill. I do it because it's what works for me, but it's not my thing. Like, I don't like when people be like, oh, you know, Pretty Dij, the drill artist. And it's like, I'm not a drill artist. I just do drill because I know how to do it. But I'm very much into like the old school beats, Lil Kim sounds, like Foxy Browns. I like stuff like that.
Yeah, I see that nowadays you kind of have like a mixture. I did see your video for Runway with Mr. Chicken.
Yes.
It's on ROQ
Shouts to
Magazine.
Benny Boom.
Yes. So how did that collaboration come about? And how did that collaboration come about?
So my manager, Hood, he already had it in the works. I didn't really know about Chicken until my little brother was playing a song from him, and I was like, "Oh, who's that? He's super dope." And it just so happened that Hood was already like setting it up, and he called me probably like 4 days later, like, "Oh yeah, by the way, we're gonna do a song with Mr. Chicken." I'm like, "Oh, that's crazy." I was just talking about him with my little brother, and they were in the studio first, and my manager called me, and he let me hear the hook, and I was like, "Oh, that's fire." And I wrote my verse. He was like, "You think you could write to this right now?" I called him back in like 5 minutes. He was like, "You wrote that fast?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like,
so you wrote that verse in 5 minutes?
In 5 minutes.
Wow.
Both of them.
Wow. It's a hot song though.
Thank you.
So yeah, I see your style. You kind of have like, I would say you're a mixture. You're one of the only female drill artists, but you also have like that Little Kim Foxy thing going on as well. So
they are heavily influenced me.
Yes. Okay.
Can't lie.
Yeah. So what were some of the artists that you were like listening to growing up?
So Little Kim, I wasn't supposed to be because, you know, she was but Little Kim for sure. Eve, I listened to a lot of Eve. Foxy. I was listening to MC Light. I don't know, my mother is older, so she had all that stuff playing in the house, and but I really took a liking to Lil Kim though. Lil Kim and Eve. I took a really big liking to them.
Yeah. So what are some things that you're working on right now?
So I'm working on my EP. It was supposed to drop on my birthday, but I just felt like I don't want to just put out something just to have it out there, because you know that's kind of the thing now. Like, oh, you gotta just keep putting out content, but it's like I'm really picky and I'm very like anal on how stuff sound. So I just felt like the songs are good, but they're not great. Like every single song is a hit. So that's why it's taking me so long to put it out. But I only have one song left, so it's coming real soon. I'm predicting like middle of November.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So what are some other things that have influenced your music? I know you said drill was easier for you because you like seen a lot and things like that. So what are, I guess, some things that have influenced some of your tracks?
I've experienced a lot of like death in my family, like from my father's, my baby father, friends, like, so definitely just experiencing a lot of death, especially to gun violence. Also just, you know, losing my baby father while I was pregnant. That was like really big for me. I live in Bedside, so you're seeing crackheads on the corner, you're seeing prostitutes, you're seeing dope boys, you're seeing shootouts and car chases and crack needles on the floor. Like I was seeing all that. So just, I mean, of course it wasn't the best, but my block wasn't so bad because we were really family oriented. So that influenced me a lot too, like my block, like heavy.
So you are also a part of Feed the Family Entertainment.
Yes.
So how did that opportunity come about for you?
Hood is a friend of the family, so I already originally knew him. And then when I started rapping, everybody was just kind of like, oh, you gotta get Dij into the wing. And he was with it, but he just felt like he didn't want to just give it to me. He wanted to see what I was gonna do on my own. So he made me wait like like a year and a half of me, like, you know, working hard on my own without him. And then he called me out the blue one day and was just like, you ready? And I was like, who is this? He was like, it's Hood, are you ready? I was like, oh, yep, I'm ready. And we went to the studio probably like the next week and recorded S&D. That's one of my singles.
Yeah.
And the rest is history.
Yeah. So what has, I guess, changed for you over like the last year?
Oh my gosh, everything, man. A lot. Now I know what people be talking about when they say a lot can happen in a year.
Yeah.
Child, I got on the radio 2 songs. I worked with Benny Boom, which was freaking dope but intimidating. That experience. I worked with Benny Boom. I got a song coming out with Uncle Murda. It's a lot.
Yeah.
A lot changed. Like a lot. But for the better, I'm happy.
Yeah. So what was that like for you the first time you heard your song on the radio?
It was so like surreal. I can't even really explain it because it's just like damn. Like I know people that been rapping for so long that never even like had that opportunity. So for me to, by that time it was only a year I was rapping. So to hear my song played and then keep playing, it wasn't just like a one-time thing. Like it was like every day, different DJs on the radio, 2 p.m., 7 p.m., 11, 1. I'm like, damn, this is like really happening. I really felt like an artist. Like, okay, I'm a real artist.
Yeah. Yeah. You're kind of like at the point where you're like breaking, you know, like you're about to like take off.
I'm just waiting. I feel it in my veins.
Yeah. So that must be exciting.
It is.
What are some other things that you're looking forward to in the future?
I really want to get into acting and some singing. I feel like my shower voice is good. If I could just get some lessons, I could be a good little singer.
Yeah.
And acting. I did a lot of acting in school. So it's like I know I can do it. I just need to get like polished up.
Did you go to like a performing arts school?
No, I didn't. But I had a teacher that taught at performing arts schools.
Yeah.
She was teaching at my elementary school and my middle school. So I did a lot of plays. We did Grease. We did The Lion King. We did High School Musical. Did a lot of plays. And I was actually pretty good.
So like back when you were in like, let's say high school or something like that, did you ever think that you would become a rapper?
I thought it would be acting. I didn't think rap. I always knew how to do it. Like I was writing in high school, but I just never like, I was just I wasn't thinking about that. Like I was like, oh, okay. I just know how to rap.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I didn't think rapper at all.
Mm-hmm.
Actor, yeah.
Yeah.
Actress.
Mm-hmm. So what is something, I guess, about you that people probably don't know?
I'm very much a tomboy. I am not girly at all. They see me in these sexy outfits and the makeup. I do not like my makeup being done. I do not like heels. I don't know. I'm very much a tomboy. Mm-hmm. Like I'm not girly at all. So like a favorite outfit for you would be like
a sweatsuit.
Okay. And some sneakers.
Yeah.
And a hat. I'm obsessed with hats. I can have my hair freshly done and then I'll have on a hat the same day. Yeah. And my hairstylist is like, girl, you hiding my work. And I'm just like, the hat makes it look better to me, the outfit, the sweatsuit.
Yeah. I want to go back to the drill music. You had a collab with Bandeau Black.
Yes.
That's almost like, that's 250,000, almost like 500,000 views.
Organic views.
Yeah. So how did that come about? And how did that come about?
I had got the beat already and I wrote the verse and I'm like, I was gonna do the song by myself. And one of my close brothers, he was just like, you need like a guy like to sanction it. Like, and I'm like, we was thinking about guys. It was gonna be Max the Demon, he's a drill rapper. It was gonna be him at first, but when I went to the studio with him, I don't know, the vibe just wasn't there. So it just so happened that Bandeau had DM'd me like, oh, I see what you're doing, keep up the good work. And then it was like, oh, Bandeau. And I hit him up and I was like, oh, I want you on the song. He came to the studio the next day with a bottle of Douce and went in the booth, went crazy, and just like that, that quick.
Yeah. Okay. And that wasn't that wasn't your first drill song.
No, that was.
It was your first drill song?
Yeah, because Welcome to the Party, I don't know if that's drill. I don't think it's drill. Welcome to the Party wasn't drill. It was like club vibes, like just on like a drill beat. But Drill Season, that was my my first drill song.
Okay. And so what's next for you? Are we gonna hear more of, I guess, both genres, drill and like the more I guess commercial hip hop, R&B?
Definitely.
It's gonna be a combination.
Hip hop. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
On the EP, I don't even think there's a drill song. No, it is. It's one drill song on the EP. Okay. But for the most part, it's definitely commercial, like hip hop. Mm-hmm. I even got a couple R&B songs. I think it's like 2 of them.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a mixture. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. And is there anything else that you would like to mention about things you have coming up or anything?
So we have some shows coming up in October. I'm gonna be posting like everything because my manager basically got like a lineup of things I'm going to be doing in October. Mm-hmm. I'm going to post everything because, I want everybody to come out with the baddies and the daddies to pop out. What else is going on? I see they are bringing Powerhouse back. Okay. So hopefully I'm on that stage. We're going to speak it into existence. That's why I brought it up. But just my EP, I'm really focused on my EP. Mm-hmm. Like, I probably got some other little things going on, but the EP focus.
Okay.
Some video shoots for it. And that's about it. Close out 4th quarter strong.
Yeah.
The EP. Got to.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks.
Thank you for having me. Yeah. Make sure y'all follow me on all social media platforms at I Am Pretty Dij.